Today, we're talking about the ADHD tax, and it's more than spoiled food and missed payments. It's the ongoing cost of functioning in a system that wasn't built for our brains. Welcome to The Distracted Dollar, the podcast where we talk about money through the lens of ADHD, real life, and real struggles. I'm Vanessa, your ADHD money coach, and we're here to move from chaos to control. The ADHD tax isn't just spoiled zucchini at the back of the fridge. It's the $200 in medication I need every month just to function. It's the cost of therapy for emotional regulation. And it's the quarterly ADHD coaching sessions that help me keep my business running. Our family of six, all of us with ADHD, pays thousands of dollars every single year just to exist in a world that wasn't built for our brains. That's the real ADHD tax. And this isn't about shame, it's about naming the hidden costs so that we can finally fight back with systems that actually work for us. We're going to break down the difference between the invisible tax, the cost we can't avoid, and the avoidable tax, where our systems can save us real money. Let's talk about the invisible tax first. This is the money you spend just to maintain your mental health and basic functioning. It's not a failure. It's the cost of doing business with an ADHD brain in a neurotypical world. For our family, this is massive. 4 kids with ADHD means 4 different prescriptions every month. 4 sets of therapy appointments to help with the emotional dysregulation and social skills. That's hundreds of dollars every single month before we've even bought groceries. Then there's the convenience premium. I pay more for pre-cut vegetables because if I have to wash, peel, and chop them, they will rot in my fridge. I use the grocery delivery because if I have to navigate a crowded store with all its distractions, I'll either have a meltdown or come home with $200 worth of snacks and nothing for dinner. These aren't luxuries, they're accessibility tools. They are the tool I pay to get through the week without completely burning out. And the biggest cost? Energy. The mental exhaustion of masking all day and forcing my brain to follow a linear path when it wants to take the scenic route. The emotional labor of trying to remember everything to be on time, to not interrupt, that depletion has real cost. It means I have less capacity for side hustles. It means I need more downtime to recover. This tax isn't on your bank statement, but you feel it in your bones. A major study found that the total excess cost of ADHD in the US was 31.6 billion, with a huge portion of that coming from healthcare costs for people with ADHD and their family members. Another study showed adults with ADHD incurred nearly double the annual healthcare cost of those without. This isn't just us. This is a systematic issue. We're paying more for healthcare because our brains and bodies are under constant stress from trying to fit into a mold that doesn't fit. These costs, the meds, the therapy, the convenience fees, they aren't optional. They're non negotiable expenses for our well being. Acknowledging this is the first step to giving yourselves grace. You are not wasting money, you are investing in your ability to function. But then there's the other tax, the one we actually have more control over. This is the tax that shows up as late fees, impulse buys, and food waste. It's the money that leaks out because of our brain's wiring. For me, impulse spending is a huge one. The clearance aisle isn't a place to save money, it's a dopamine filled treasure hunt. I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm looking for the thrill, the find. And my brain convinces me that a $3 shirt I'll never wear is a fantastic deal. Then there's the food waste cycle. I buy zucchini with the best intentions. I have a whole recipe planned, but the executive dysfunction kicks in, or I get hyper focused on another project, and a week later, I'm throwing liquefied vegetable into the compost. Good intentions met with the reality of ADHD. The same thing happens with late fees and forgotten subscriptions. They're the silent budget killers, slowly draining our bank accounts $10 or $20 at a time. This is where systems come in. I created a rule that has changed everything. One spending day a month, just one day. On that day, I'm allowed to make any non essential purchase I want. I can scroll through Amazon, I can browse online stores, but I have to save the links or take screenshots. Then on spending day, I look at my list. The dopamine hit from finding the thing that usually worn off, and I can ask myself, do I actually need this? Most of the time, the answer is no. This system saved us in a real way just recently. We were preparing for a major ice storm. In the past, the cost of emergency supplies, extra water, gas in the generator, non perishable food would have been a crisis. We wouldn't have had the cash. But because we stopped the daily bleeding of impulse buys and forgotten subscriptions, we had the money. We could prepare without panic. That's the power of batching decisions. It reduces the daily cognitive load and removes hundreds of opportunities for impulsive spending throughout the month. It protects you from yourself. Now, let's tackle the easiest tax to eliminate subscription creep. This is a classic ADHD trap. We sign up for a streaming service to watch one show, set it to auto renew, and then our object permanence kicks in out of mind until that $14.99 quietly leaves our account every month for a service we haven't used in a year. The fix is the monthly subscription audit, and you do it on your spending day. It takes 20 minutes. Pull up your bank or credit card statement, scan the last 3 months, write down every single reoccurring charge, then go through the list. Are you actually using this? Be honest. The goal is to cancel everything you've forgotten about in one focus session. Batching this decision is everything. You're not relying on daily willpower to remember to cancel something. You're using a burst of focus energy to clean house. The emotional win is immediate. You see the savings add up right there without any deprivation. It's found money. So that's the truth. ADHD has real financial cost, both necessary maintenance and avoidable leaks. Acknowledging this is the first step to take back control. These systems aren't about fixing you, they're about fixing the mismatch. Try one spending day this month. I want to hear what you find. Share your biggest tax discovery in the comments below. Until next time, from chaos to control.